Auto Show America and Bedrock Motors have teamed up to bring you the following presentation.
Bedrock Motors is the place to go to find your dream car while you save some dough. Our reputation is everything, and you'll come back to do it over again.
Welcome to the Bedrock Motors Show. Today we have a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at every price point imaginable. With hundreds of vehicles to choose from, we'll find the right car to fit your style and your budget. So sit back and relax and enjoy 30 minutes of the hottest deals on television on the Bedrock Motors Show.
Welcome to the Bedrock Motors Auto Show. Chris Diedrich, General Manager of Bedrock Motors. We have 3 locations. We're going to get started in the Rogers location. The Rogers location is about a half mile north on 101, just off 94 in lovely Rogers, Minnesota. We have a great show today, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about. We bulk up so much at this time of the year for trucks and everything else, and we really, I mean, if you look, I got a jacket on, it's sunny, some gloves, but what you don't see is a large amount of snow. There's not slippery roads and everything, and what has that done for the consumer? Well, what it's done is it's left a whole bunch of trucks and bulking up and stuff that we've bought, 05 Chevrolet crew cabs that you can literally buy for $10,950. The gas prices are really low right now, which has really made it a buyer's market. So what I would suggest is you get out there, go to bedrockmotors.com. Don't leave, watch the show. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun today, but there's tons and tons of great trucks. We do a huge amount of reconditioning here. All 3 locations, we all have the same philosophy. Make them nice or get them out. We're either gonna make them as nice as they can or get them out, or we don't need to sell them. Our reputation's never been worth a car deal, and we're not gonna start today. 05 crew cab, very nice truck, $10,950. Duramaxes, we're loaded up. We love the diesels. I think that some of the best diesels, obviously Duramax. I'm a big Chevrolet fan. Love the Duramax, love the 5.9, love the Cummins 7.3 trucks. We've got a little bit of all of that stuff here right now. Duramax diesel, 20 grand. Crew cab, DVD player. You gotta come out here, you gotta have a look at this stuff, guys. We are gonna get very aggressive because our spring market is coming up, and what that means is we have to make room for all of our sports cars. We keep warehouses full of sports cars so we can have a great time in the spring. We don't keep them at the lots, but we're gonna start bringing that stuff out. We're gonna go to a little bit different category of car here. Another one here, Cummins diesel, extremely clean. You can't find these Cummins, you can't find these, the 5.9 is a really good diesel. It's like a 7.3 diesel for you diesel guys, so you know how hard it is. We've got 4 or 5 of these 5.9 Cummins. Another Cummins truck here. All nice. We make sure that the tires are decent, 75–80%. That one's got new tires, this one's got nice tires. You don't like the diesels, you're looking for a gas truck, you're gonna have to look for something that's got that 5.7. You want that 5.7 Hemi for the torque and the power that you're gonna get out of a 3/4 ton. Long boxes for a long time have been a little difficult to find. We didn't buy any because the market was a little soft on them. Well, now you can hardly find any long boxes because all that stuff's going up to the oil fields, and they've really gotten a lot more popular. So we've been buying some of those things, but this is a super clean truck. It's got decent low mileage on it. It's a white 3/4 ton crew cab. It's priced at $16,950. You must come out and look at this if you're looking for a heavy duty gas 3/4 ton with a long box. All right, another Cummins. Like I said, this is the mega cab. You don't see these things anywhere. This is under $25,000. These things will go 300,000–400,000 miles. That's why we bought them. We love these. All of our rollbacks and the trucks that you see us on the streets with, we're running Cummins because that engine has been so strong. I want to take a second and talk about this one, because 90% of those Cummins diesels that we find out there got 150, 200, 300,000 miles. When you run across something like this that is so extremely rare, this is a extremely nice truck. There you can see it's got the rugged trail BFs with the polished wheels, the mirrors. I love the Dodge's mirrors in these Cummins. They flip out like this. Matching topper. This truck has 60,000 miles on it. This is a 5.9 Cummins 3/4 ton truck with 60,000 miles. It's so hard to find it. If you're a diesel guy and you've been looking, this is the first truck I'd come out and look at in your search. Zero flaws in this truck. It is literally that nice. We've got a ton of stuff here. Terry, we're gonna skip one. We got this one's out on a test drive right now. 1500 HDs. We've got, this is one of my favorite trucks. Now I had to take a drive to a big auction in Wisconsin on Monday. I put 500 miles on this truck. This truck is super nice. It's a 2000, black leather, all this stuff. Look at the wheels and tires on it. This thing doesn't have a rattle, a squeak, or anything in it. It literally drives that nice for a $10,000 truck. We haven't seen any nice trucks that you can buy for $12,000 or $13,000. Remember, gas prices are down. There's no snow. There's gonna be some really good buys. We're gonna make sure we get ahead of the curve. We've reevaluated every price on every full-size truck that we have, every pickup truck, every SUV, to make sure that they're gonna move. There's really good buys out there. BedrockMotors.com, the number's at the bottom of the screen. We've got lists and rows of trucks. I don't wanna spend all day on trucks. We've got about 35 cars that are in service going through our reconditioning process right now. That'll be out here. So if you're not seeing anything, or I'm thinking, well, there's not something in my price range, or that's too much, or it's too more, I'm looking for a big heavy duty. For example, Terry, just right over here, 2008 F450 King Ranch. Okay, there's tons and tons of stuff like this. Remember, we have 3 locations, one great website, bedrockmotors.com. Go to the website, you can look at all the inventory, or you can look at specific inventories. If we don't have it, we'd love to go out and find out, see if we can find it for you. It's just gonna take a second. I want you to meet Mark in service, and we're gonna go look at some Tahoes.
Welcome to Bedrock Motors. I'm Mark Stelflig, the service manager for Rogers and Blaine locations. Visit us on the internet. On our website, you can make appointments. We have factory-trained technicians. We can fix from a Lexus, Ford, GM, any make or model. We'd love to take care of your service needs. Give us a call or make an appointment on the web. Our hours of operation at Bedrock Motor Service Department are Monday through Thursday from 7 till 8, Fridays from 7 to 5, and Saturdays we're open from 9 to 1 for full service needs. We have from quick lube to full maintenance, foreign and domestic, we can do it all. We have factory-trained technicians. We can use OEM parts or aftermarket parts, whatever fits your budget. We're here to service your total automotive needs at Rogers and our Blaine location.
All right, you guys, we literally have so much to talk about just at our Rogers location. We're gonna have to run through it a little bit because we got 2 more locations to get, but I gotta talk about this truck. For you guys pulling stuff and your commercial stuff, or even if you just got a really big boat or something and you want the security and the power of the big Super Duty Ford, the V10 is one of, I think, Ford's best engines for reliability and durability. It'll pull and haul as much as one of your diesels, but it's a gas truck. This is a 2008. This is a Lariat crew cab, sunroof, leather, heated seats, 50,000 miles. One of the hardest trucks we've had to find are these V10s. They stopped making them, which I think is a huge mistake because they have a very loyal following. Definitely go online, bedrockmotors.com, have a look at that truck. Very clean, super nice truck. We don't get into marking our cars up a ton to hope that some guy's gonna sneak in here and we're gonna swat them. What we do is we price them according to what we pay. We got a certain percentage, we mark them up. If we buy the car cheap, it doesn't matter, we sell it cheap, we have to move our inventory. We sell about 3,000 to 4,000 cars on an average year, so a busy year we sell 5,000 cars. We don't have the time. I'd like to make as much as I can, but at the end of the day, they gotta go, we gotta roll the cars. 2010 Ford Escape, okay? It's got the sunroof, it's got leather, it's got a little tinted glass, very attractive car, $17,950. If you've been looking at these and you happen to be listening to my scratchy voice watching this, go online and have a look at this car that's extremely clean condition. The wheels are nice, everything is good. We got a couple more here, Terry. We're running out of time in our Rogers locations, but come on this way a little bit. We got a couple of cool more things. Now, if you can, just real quickly, Terry, pan over there. There's tons of cars. We got 40, 50 cars. We got tons of trucks, vans, SUVs, but you got to go to the website. Now, I think that Dodge I think that the big three have really been doing a good job. I'm a huge GM fan, love the Fords, love the Dodges, but you gotta see this truck. This is a 2009. This is a Hemi. They have a lot of these different trucks. They have a crew cab and they have a club cab, okay? The club cab has an extended back door. It's not a mega cab, but you see how much bigger this back door is. This is a very, very large truck. The guy that owned this, that traded into it, loved this truck. And how you can tell that is when you're shopping and you're looking for a car, you can tell somebody's passion by what they spend on their car. You see the Michelin tires? Those Michelins are probably a couple $100 a piece. You could have got the cheap ones for $100. This guy loved this truck. This was his pride and joy. One of the things I haven't seen, it's got a nice tonneau cover, power rear slider, and all this other stuff. I've never seen this before. It's very, very cool. There's little lights in here so when the truck is running, but if you're a contractor or you're going a hunter or camping or anything, could you imagine being able to have all of your gear right here as you're going? And then you close it, looks like a normal truck. I mean, it locks. It's very, very cool, you guys. You don't see a lot of them. The guy raved about this option, so I don't know if it's a tough option, if they're hard to find, but I did a little price checking. I do a market analysis on all our cars. We've got the cheapest one, and this thing has like 33,000 miles, still under factory warranty, extremely clean. The Chrysler Blue pops out at you. It's very, very attractive. Before we go and look at a couple of these Tahoes and wrap it up here, this is the Go Mango or whatever they call it, Dodge Hemi Crew Cab. Every truck we see like this, John Moss and Ron, when they just buy them. I don't care if I make $5, I'd rather have the truck because they are that cool, you guys. This is the Daytona package. Factory hood scoop, factory ground effects, factory 20-inch rims. It's got some 80–90% left on Cooper tires. This truck, it's dirty, yeah, it looks like crap. That's because I just got it, but you had to come and see it. Now, Terry, if you come back here, you see it's got the hard tonneau cover. But look at this. This is old school stuff, man. This is like 1969, 70 Daytona. This is cool, cool stuff. You get a lot of respect when you drive this truck. And guys, for $14,950, when this car is detailed and looking good, you got one shot. It's either your opportunity or it's your not. We got to get going, you guys. I just want Terry to sneak down here. Don't slip on the snow, Terry. But look at this, you guys. We've got 40 to 50 full-size SUVs. We've got 3/4-ton trucks. We've got 50, 60 cars. We've got an indoor show floor full of sports cars and everything else. Gas prices are low. We don't have any snow. The prices are great. Go to bedrockmotors.com, guys. I'm gonna run to Blaine. We'll be right back. All right, guys, thanks for sticking with us. We've made it. Now, as bad as you know how much I want to talk about this thing, Alan has some really, really cool stuff. This inventory is pumped up out here. You can see it right off. We are 9901 Central Avenue. The number at the bottom has changed. Anytime you want, call. But I always suggest you go to bedrockmotors.com, check the stuff. I'm bowing down to Alan. Come on in, Al.
Hey, Chris, thanks for coming all the way up to Blaine. Terry, great to see you again. We are so excited about our inventory and the position we are in at Bedrock Motors. This, of course, is the Blaine location. We're going to talk about the inventory that we've got here and what's different from our other stores. And, you know, we have so many cars to talk about, but we have to spend some time and look at this one, Terry. This is an amazing, one-of-a-kind car. This is a 2008 Chrysler 300. It's a touring edition. Look at the grille. There's so much custom stuff on this. We got Superman on the grille. We've got custom 22-inch wheels that have this paint panel in the middle that matches the car. The stripe across the hood is black. We've got a black custom cloth top, Terry. This is amazing. You know, whoever had this car spent so much time and so much detail making this car perfect. It's very clean. There's no visible scratches that I can find. It's got a two-tone leather even. Chrome on the door handles. It's got a gigantic sunroof. It's got a JVC navigation system, backup camera, beautiful white gauges. This car only has 70,000 miles on it, folks. This thing is beautiful, and I guarantee you, if you had this car, you'll never see another one like it. So we're gonna take a break. We've got a whole bunch of other cool cars to show you, and after that, we're even gonna talk about how to get financed at Bedrock Motors. All right, thanks for sticking with us, folks. We have so many great cars at Bedrock Motors. You know, one of the things that's so neat is with 3 locations, you know, our location alone has almost 120 cars in stock at all times, and that's cars, trucks, SUVs. I'm going to talk, you know, we don't have time to go through all of them, so I'm going to talk generally about what we've got and some of our price points at the Blaine location. So this first one here, Terry, this is a Dodge Magnum. Giant 22-inch chrome wheels on it. Blacked out with the tint. This is an 07 with a 3.5 high output V6, 74,000 miles only. And then, Terry, we're gonna swing back around to this car that's backed right up next to it. This is a Dodge Charger RT. So this is now a V8 car. Again, beautiful black 22-inch wheels. That's kind of what Bedrock Motors is known for. You know, you can go anywhere in town and look at a standard factory, old, boring, you know, program car, but what separates us is we've got the really cool looking ones, the ones that you really want. So generally I want to talk about what else we stock here at the Blaine location. And obviously you can go to our website, bedrockmotors.com, and you know, you can see everything. We've got prices on everything, but generally we have a whole bunch of minivans here. We've got Dodge Grand Caravans, Town and Countries. Price points start at about $7,000 and go up. We've got a couple of inexpensive imports. We've got a Honda Civic, we've got a Honda Pilot, we've got a Toyota Corolla. Again, very inexpensive cars, in a lot of cases under $10,000 for those. Tons of domestic stuff. You saw before, we've got a whole row of Chargers and 300s. We've got Impalas, we've got Pontiac G6s. We've got a whole bunch of Trailblazers and Ford Explorers. We've got Kias, we've got Mitsubishi Galants. And again, the majority of our cars at this location are priced under $10,000. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go inside. It's cold today. We're gonna talk about what we can do to help you get financed at Bedrock. All right, Terry and I were cold. You know, we are in the middle of January and we thought, let's do something different. Let's come inside. Let's slow down our pace a little bit and let's talk about something different. You know, one thing that we always talk about on our auto shows is we talk about how great we are with financing. And you know, what we want to do is spend some time and talk about what it takes to get a loan approved and what our lenders are looking for. So, you know, first of all, we want to talk about the fact that we work with over 20 local and national lenders to help you find a great rate on your next automobile. And there's 2 ways to apply for credit here at Bedrock Motors. One is you can come in person. We've got a very simple, fill out the form deal and we submit it. Or you can go right to our website, bedrockmotors.com. There's a section on there for credit applications. You fill it in, it comes directly to us, and then we can start working on it before you even get here, which is so cool. So a couple things that help, especially, you know, today's climate, today's banking climate, it's not super easy to get a loan, and so the more that you know ahead of time and the more stuff that you can get us, the easier it is to get you approved for your next loan. So a couple things in addition to the credit application, the banks like to see some references. So if you can write down friends, family, coworkers, name, address, phone number, and bring 2 to 5 references in, that helps get your loan approved. Second of all, we got to bring your driver's license in and shoot a photocopy of it, and we need your insurance card so we can prove to the bank that you've got insurance for your loan. The next thing that you should bring in is your last 2 months worth of pay stubs. So something that's printed out from your employer. If you're self-employed, give us a call. We can talk about some of the different things that we can use for proof of income, but the banks all like to see proof of income, so bring your pay stubs in. And then they also ask for proof of residence. So if you could bring a utility bill, maybe your cell phone bill or a bank statement in that just shows your name and the address so that we can match that up with what's on your driver's license. So for someone that doesn't have perfect credit, that's great. We specialize in helping people rebuild their credit, and here's some tips to help you, help us help you get your loan approved. So what they like to see is they like to see at least 2 years of job history. Now, you don't necessarily have to have worked at that same job for the last 2 years, but if you've been in a similar industry for 2 years or longer, that's a great plus. That's a positive the banks like to see. Same with your residence. If you've been in your house for 2 years, or your apartment or wherever you live, if you can show some stability that you've been there for 2 years. Again, if you haven't been there 2 years, don't worry about it. We can still work around it. This is just what the banks like to see. The banks like to see anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000 cash down. Typically, we'll use that to help pay your tax and license, buy down the loan a little bit, but that's, again, these are all rules of thumb. If you can come in with a couple $1,000 down, maybe you've got a trade or something else that's worth value that we can purchase from you to use that as cash down or collateral for your loan. That works really well. And, you know, again, these are just guidelines. You know, we have vehicles as old as 1992, and we've got vehicles as new as 2011 and 2012. We've got vehicles with 10, 15,000 miles on it. We've got vehicles all the way up to 150, 180,000 miles. And we've got cars, trucks, SUVs, you name it, we've got it. So we can help structure a package that the vendors like to, that the banks like to see to help you get a great rate, a great affordable payment on your next car. So we're gonna take a break, and if you have questions, again, give us a call at Bedrock Motors. Number's on the screen, the website is there, we're happy to help.
All right, we've made it to Inver Grove. It is beautiful out here. Now, we've had a little bit of a problem with people driving by not knowing exactly where we were or why we're in this location. We'll start off with why we're in location. This is a very, very high traffic area. We're very happy to be out here. We would not have had the ability to be out here had we not known great people like the people who own Lemaitrie's. Lemaitrie's is a very large body shop chain. No association with us. We're not rebuilding cars or anything like that, but it did allow us to lease portion of their building to be in this area. We're very fortunate and grateful for that. So as you're driving down Mendota, when you look off to the road, you'll see the Lemaitre sign. Now, if you look way over there up on the top, you'll see the Bedrock Motors sign up there, and you see Mr. Tom Schmitz over there jumping around, doing jumping jacks. We're hoping to have him doing jumping jacks out there all day, so you will not miss him as you're driving down Mendota Road. Very, very awesome. We're gonna get inside this building. We're gonna show you some inventory. Much, much different layout and format out here. We haven't really established what type of vehicle we're gonna sell out here yet, so it's fun for all the people that come in here and say, wow, this is cool, or we like this, and this, they don't have this type of stuff out here. That's what we're gonna continue to grow on, but that's all, we're done with that, because now we've been to the first location in Rogers, the second location in Blaine. Now we are in lovely Inver Grove, Minnesota. See the sign up there on this big, beautiful building? We were able to lease half of this building from the Lemaitrie's, which was very, very good for us, because otherwise this is an impossible area to open up a car lot and have your own little place that we like to call home out here. It's very, very nice. This location is set up a little bit different. We don't want to get into the car business and try to have everything that all the other dealers have. We want to go with that specialty stuff. We want to have stuff that's a little bit oddball, a little bit tougher stuff to find, and make them extremely affordable. We are very aggressive. We've talked about how much cars or how many cars that we turn in an average year. Well, we have to get aggressive, and we don't want to really interfere with any of the other great businesses that are out here in Inver Grove. We just want to have our little niche, give you guys some really, really cool opportunities. This is a cool place to come out because there's so much car business out here, and you've got to stop in. When you're in this area, go to Bedrock Motors and check it out. 07 Honda Pilot. We're going to have them equipped most of the time the way they should be. That means leather, heated seats, moonroof. Those options you're going to want, especially when you're freezing like I am standing out here, so you guys can sit from the comfort of your home and look from all this stuff. 2010 Ford Flex. Out here in Inver Grove, it's kind of nice. We have a lot of different rules at some of our other locations. Some you can have prices on your car, some you can't. Inver Grove has been very accommodating to us out here. We are able to have the prices right on the cars, which is kind of nice. This is a black car, silver roof, leather, all the stuff, the polished wheels, very, very attractive. Pretty fun car, very versatile. The utility part of that car is really, really nice. 2010 Chevrolet Equinox, awesome, very nice car, priced at $15,800. Now I see these things around town. When you're looking at 2010, they had a body style change. This is new body, and it is under $16,000. To establish yourself out here, these guys have gotten very, very aggressive, and we've been able to acquire a couple of the best guys in the car business that have been in the business for years, so they're going to be able to answer your questions, handle you professionally, and do a good job with you. 2010 SR5 package. This thing is super, super nice. You don't even see these at the Toyota dealers. This thing's $27,600. I love the prices because it actually makes me look like I know what I'm doing. Nissan. This is actually, it's a baby, whatever it is, it's the Rogue. just came in. Sorry it's dirty. I just thought that you should see some of the diversity that we have out here. Excuse me. 04 Tahoe. Now in Rogers, in our other locations, we sell these things as fast as they come in. We figured we would try to get those things here as well. 2010 at 10.4. Tom Schmitz is extremely aggressive in his prices. Now I want to go back for a second. The bottom of the number at the bottom has changed, 651-457-0000. The location here is so easy to get through. We've had a couple, oh, we missed you, we didn't see you. If you're on Roberts and you take a left, or if you go, it looks like you'd go west on Mendota, we are the first left-hand turn. We've got all brand new flags, Terry. Let's give them a little bit of a idea here, Terry. See all the new flags, the American flag, we've got them all, and it looks like we're the only ones around here with the big flags, so you can't miss us. No excuses. American flags all the way around. They've got one thing that's really good for us. We feel very grateful. We didn't know what type of reception we'd get out when we came out here, so our first intention was to put 30, 40 cars out here. The store's been so busy and there's been so much traffic out in this area, people, just the curiosity and stuff. There's almost 90 cars and trucks and vans here, and very diverse inventory, because we're still trying to figure out what we're actually going to, what our market is out here. So you'll never know what you'll see out here. We also have an extremely nice show floor inside. I'm going to try to get you in there before we leave here today, so you can see the comfort. It's very nice. We pride ourselves in comfort and attitude. We want to have great attitude, so you feel very comfortable and invited when you come in here. Ford Ranger, one of my favorites. This is a GMC Acadia, and you know it's going to be the right one. Black on black, black interior. This thing does have the DVD player and the moonroof. This is what every, and I can't even say soccer moms, it sounds so cliche, because a lot of my buddies and my friend male, they're driving these things too. They're literally that nice. Little tiny little Mazda 5, you want that economy and you still need that wagon style setup, great. You're looking for that cheap car for the kid to get through winter, get through school, get through college. Again, we're still trying to establish the type of cars that we're gonna sell out here. 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee at $18,900. This looks like a fresh arrival, freshly detailed. We have a great little cleanup department out here. These things go through a 150-point inspection like every other one of our locations. Buying in confidence is what we want from you. When you come in here, we tell our sales guys, if you wouldn't sell it to your mom, we're not putting it on the lot. That's a true story. Ask some of our sales guys. If you wouldn't sell it to a family member or something, you know, get the turd out of here and let's move on. We got a ton of stuff. Hyundais. We've got 08 Malibus. Now this is a really good looking car. It's kind of like a pearlish blue. Now, this is an 08 Chevy Malibu, 10.9. We've got a great finance department here. This finance guys at our stores, they are the best. And I'm gonna say that. All right, guys, thanks a lot for staying with us. We're so happy to be out here. If you guys can see the size of this location, the inside is so nice, it's so inviting, so good. The people that are here love what they do. They have a passion about selling cars, and they're very, very capable of finding exactly what you need. If you get a chance, look at this place. It is so nice, so much fun, so many good people here. We've got a packed house full of show floor cars in here. Anything you could imagine. We've got Camaros, and we've got Mustangs, and we've got some really good gas economy cars. Good, hard to find, very, very nice, very, very good condition stuff. This location now, we are in Inver Grove Heights. If you're going 110 and you look up on the hill, you'll see us from there. Mendota Road, we're in the middle of Mendota Road between 110 and Robert Street. You can't miss us if you look really, really hard. The phone number's at the bottom, bedrockmotors.com. Come in and see these guys. They're very, very good guys. It's a great location. Tons and tons of inventory. We've got 25 to 30 cars more than we thought we ever would have here. Thank you so much for watching the show. Go to bedrockmotors.com or call and come in and see these guys, and we'd love to see you here. Thanks.
Bedrock Motors is the place to go to find your dream car while you save some dough.